With the winter sports season wrapping up, we've decided to take it to the swimming pool and have H2 staff member Gordon Alcock go against varsity swimmer Micah Churchill. Churchill is a two-time EKL winner, a state winner in the 100-meter butterfly, and he holds the 88th fastest time in the 100 butterfly in the nation.
I started swimming when I was 11, I think, right after 5th grade. I've been on the team at Northwest since my freshman year. I started swimming just immediately as I got into high school, and I've just been doing it ever since. Swimming is probably one of the hardest physical sports you can do, regardless of how it may seem. Like, just the core strength that you have to keep the entire time while swimming, and also the just constant cardio and like breath control you need to do, as well as just the physical pulling you have to do and kicking. It's just a super difficult sport all around.
We had Churchill face off in a 15-meter freestyle and a 25-meter butterfly race against H2 staff member Gordon Alcock.
I've had little to no experience in any kind of competitive swim. Firstly, I was kind of worried because I thought the pool was going to be insanely cold. I don't like cold pools. And also, starting blocks are a little bit scary, and I did belly flop my first time. But I was a little nervous going in. I thought it would be a good experience though.
Gordon did pretty well actually. Most people when they start swimming can barely even do a 25, much less a 50, and he managed to get through a whole 50 freestyle without completely drowning, so not bad.
I think Micah did great considering he's like one of the best swimmers in school history. He beat me pretty handily in both races. The second one I just gave up because I forgot how to do a butterfly stroke.
No matter how challenging it is, it doesn't stop Churchill from succeeding in the sport, and his coach, Kyle Farrington, continues to notice his talent.
When Micah came in as a freshman, he was already a really talented swimmer and was definitely ranking amongst some of the top swimmers in the state. But in addition to that, not only has he gotten faster, but he's become a much better leader. He was looked at as a leader really starting last year as a sophomore, and since we only have one senior, like, we definitely needed that leadership this year. He stepped into that role really well.
To anyone thinking about joining the swim team, they would be walking into a welcoming and supportive environment.
If you're thinking about joining the swim team, I think it's a super good opportunity to have. It changed my life a lot, and it put me in pretty crazy physical shape compared to what I used to be, and I think that if you're thinking about joining the swim team, it's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, I think swimming's a really important skill to have just on a very foundational level, to be able to save yourself and feel comfortable in water or around water. I think it's important for everybody to kind of have that. And then in terms of a sport, like, I think it teaches really, really great skills like grit and determination. We really have to practice hard and for a long period of time before it really starts to pay off.
As for Gordon, he might take a step back from swimming competitively.
I've always been really, really bad at swimming, but Mr. Farrington said my freestyle looked not as bad as he thought it would, so I guess that's a perk.
I think Gordon definitely has some foundation in swimming, and, with a lot of practice could be pretty decent.
Even though the boys' swim season is over, be sure to support the girls' swim team in the spring. This is Nick Bogle for Husky Headlines.